Okay, that was Going Up the Country, probably the most famous song, well-known song by Canned Heat. It was a big hit for them back in 1968. And I played the song straight off the chord charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So check out that video link, download the free ukulele chord sheets, and you can play Going Up the Country by Canned Heat. And if you're going to be in Morristown, New Jersey on the first Wednesday of every month, hey, come on out and join us. Bring your ukulele. We always have a great time at the jam, and you will too. So, okay, that was Going Up the Country, Canned Heat's most famous song. They were a pretty well-known blues band back in the late 60s, and this was one of their best-known and biggest hits. Now that I've played it through, I'm going to talk a little bit about the chords, which won't take long. As a typical blues song, it consists of 3 chords until there's a 4th chord at the very end. Just sort of, we'll talk about that 4th chord, but it only appears a couple times at the very end. The song, the basic song itself, has 3 chords. One of them is a B flat. Three, 2, 1, 1. It has an E flat, which is 0, 3, 3, 1. And the third chord is an F. 2, 0, 1, 0. And that's it until the very end. And as I said, at the very end of the song, there's this little. And this chord is a C minor 7th. And that's just 3, 3, 3, 3. Just put your index finger across all 4 strings. And then it goes back to the B flat, which we already talked about. And that's it for the chords. Now, in terms of how I played them, how the chords are played on the recorded version by Can Heath. Let me just start with the B flat. There's a little toggle there, so I'm not just playing F, B flat like that. I'm going. It's a very steady strum, but just about every 4th strum, what I'm doing is I'm adding my pinky to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So even strum. And then when it goes to the E flat, here instead of adding a finger, I'm lifting my ring finger from the 3rd string on every 4th beat or so. Let me show you that up close. Here's the E flat. That ring finger comes off every 4th. Then back to the B flat. And then with the F, which starts out as a 2, 0, 1, 0, I'm adding my ring finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string on every 4th. It goes from F, and this ring finger. So that, again, it's an optional move, but if you wanted to get the feel of what the recorded version, the original version of the song sounds like, that's what they were doing with their guitars. So that'll give you that with adding the pinky on the B flat, lifting off the ring finger on the E flat, and then adding your ring finger there. Okay, now that's pretty much it. There's just one, if you're a fan of this song like I am, an important part of this song for me is the flute. There's a few flute solos that take place. And I didn't play them here because without the rhythm behind it, it would sound a little funny. But just so you know, it is doable. So it is doable. That was the intro. And then there's also the other solos start with. And then it proceeds the same way. So again, I didn't do it here because it would have sounded a little funny. I wanted to show you the rhythm in those instrumental parts. So So if you can't find yourself a flute player when you're playing this song, just so you know, it is possible. You can do it. There is a way to work. I'm not going to go through all the details. I imagine most of you will either hum it, find your friend who's a flute player, or just forget about him. But I just did that to let you know that it is possible, if you have multiple ukes, to have someone do those little flute riffs on a ukulele while someone else is carrying that rhythm. So again, it's a fun song. Have fun playing it.